the top of round number 2, where Gachikun and Sako have to go against each other. Remember, Sako twice having to stave off 2 match points by Raiketsu, and now going up against Gachikun here. He says he tasted the victory last time. He was right at the front door, could not quite get in. He wants to win it this time, but now he has to go through Gachikun, and that is a Rashid, and Rashid is a tough one to keep out.
Yeah, when you talk about Sakonoko and his discipline as we get ourselves ready for the next match, Sako has done a really great job against very offensive characters, right? He faced off against Johnny from his run earlier. He beat the Karen main and has also taken down someone like Vega, so he's understood what the mission is when it comes to playing against a variety of different play styles. I think he's not going to have too much trouble against someone like Gachikun. One of the biggest things I like seeing from Gachikun is him stepping out of his comfort zone to play against certain matchups like this one, against players that are very patient. He'll do something like see Sakonoko switch to Seth instead. What? What do you mean?
Okay, all right, okay. So, I guess Sako does not like the Rashid versus Manat matchup. Like I said, Rashid is a hard one to keep out, and Rashid can get in, but Sako, I mean, remember, he loves that V-Trigger 1 for Seth. And he's definitely put in some work with Seth before in the past, but I haven't seen this in a tournament in a while, I feel like, unless my memory is just, I mean, I'm an old man. My memory is not very good, so.
Yeah. I know it's been a while. I will say throughout, 2021, I have not seen this Seth from Sakonoko.
But look at this, back-to-back throws now for Sako. Down quite a bit. Wow, just made it over. Nice punish. Oh, but he's going to get over that one.
And the V-Skill 2 for the follow-up into the juggle. I like that. You're actually dead. He ain't pressing hell of
I just realized it now that, no, actually Sako likes using the V-Trigger 2 of Seth. He's really good at that, but he's going with V-Trigger 1 instead. Okay. Am I right about that?
You are very much so correct.
Right, yeah.
You would think somebody who could navigate his way around, like, managing multiple things on the screen.
Because he was really good at using it. He was one of the front runners for, propagating the use of that V-Trigger 2. But he's going for V-Trigger 1 instead. Okay.
Oh, boy. That was a really powerful crunch and heavy kick. Just stopping Gachikun in place.
Beefy hit. And there's those standing kicks from Seth. Really good at controlling space. Of course, you can crouch under them. Oh, yep, good confirm.
That could have been into critical.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say no super.
Oh! Just past the roundhouse, but he still gets it. Gachikun looking for that trigger activation.
No, yeah.
Speaking of, we're going to see plus frames, and we're going to see some chip potentially. He could have chased him down. Oh, that's going to be more than enough.
Yeah, uncanny. Yeah, but the backdash every single time from Gachikun enough to get away, but that
for sure. He's there.
Yeah,
he's
you can't do it.
Oh, I forgot he had meter!
Wait a second!
Wait, he still had meter? He still had meter. I thought it was over. He still had EX spitting mixer.
And that just means Sako spent all of his resources at the end of that.
Oh my God, what is happening?
Yeah, like if he had actually canceled into it off of the Hekatonkaris.
But he did the V-Skill one.
Right. That's right.
Why couldn't he just do it normally, James?
Oh, V-break. Okay. Gets himself. Oh, no, but right there, Gachikun with the challenge.
You're dead. You're deader than dead.
Stun. And Gachikun now off of that mistake, that very critical mistake from Sako is going to take that. So now the question is, do you think Sako's going to stick with Seth, or is he just like, you know what?
He needs to pick trigger 2.
Yeah.
He needs to pick Trigger 2. There's nothing as dangerous as the mix-up potential from Trigger 2, especially how good it is after all the defensive maneuvers have been ruled out. Like, you can no longer
so much
V-reversal it.
Oh, no, he's sticking with the V-Trigger 1.
Bollocks. Come on. Come on. Give it to me.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Trigger 2. Come on.
What are you waiting for?
I'm here.
All right. Big damage off of this, though. Sako looking great at the start of this. But then just a bad jump timing, and Gachikun gets out of there by hitting a bunch of light punches. And here we go. You are now all the way in the corner after this throw in particular. Oh, too far away for that V reversal.
Back to back.
Sako is playing uncharacteristically, like just making some really crucial mistakes.
Yeah, really interesting decisions. It's as if he hasn't played this character in a very long time.
Oh, there we go.
Couldn't help it, James. Oh boy. Okay. That's gonna be pretty huge.
But he's got a lot of that V gauge now for V shifts and V reversals. So that's something to watch out for Gachikun.
Ooh.
Oh,
And
no!
it's so hard not to flinch when you see somebody go airborne. Problem is, Seth is able to change that trajectory with the axe kick at a moment's notice.
And I
The
think
Annihilation Sword.
I think Gachikun even realized that's what was coming. I think he tried to counter it because there was a counter hit on Sako's victory over there. So I think he probably tried to crouching medium punch. It was just too slow or something.
Oh, no!
You can't get out of there!
Oh, no! There's different variations
look
and
at
different
the
inflections. But, man, it still leads to the same kind of death. Again, I've said it once before, you're deader than dead past the life bar. And even if that Eagle Spike didn't kill, he still had critical art to make it hurt even more. As if the entree wasn't enough to fill your plate, he came in with the sides as well.
He
A
got
full
the
drink, too.
desserts, and he went for seconds and thirds on dessert.
Full course meal, baby. Oh, boy.
All right, Sako now has the corner position, but isn't really able to take advantage of it right now.
No, sir. It doesn't seem like it. Gachikun, despite being at the life deficit, we've seen the comebacks he is capable of doing with the meter that he has.
Yep. And there you see one of the big nerfs to Seth right there. The axe kick having much more recovery on landing.
And we see Sakonoko playing a little bit more of a patient game, full critical art on deck, a lot of meter.
we're
It could lead
punished.
to a lot of damage unless Gachikun pumps out the damage first.
There
and
it was. Yeah, that's
great,
what he tried to do last time when he got counter hit.
amazing anti-air. Good anticipation there from Gachikun, but still the trigger is on deck. It's going to be an explosive round coming up very soon.
Yeah.
Gachikun is looking to do so. Trigger activation could have been for the medium kick.
Resources everywhere. Okay, here we go. What does Sako got? He's going to try to save
Oh,
him, but he gets
no.
thrown on his
Save
wake up.
me.
No, it's going to super. Sako is going to be able to take this to a game. No, wow, Sako is just living on the edge this entire tournament right now. That was the same thing again, right? He had 2 match points. He was facing 2 match points against Gachikun. I don't remember who took first round, but look, Sako is definitely not making this easy for himself at all.
I'm at a loss for words a little bit. I mean, I've been screaming and yelling out song lyrics, but I gotta say, there's gonna be a little bit of a reset into the lobby.
Ooh.
Tied up one apiece.
Interesting. Now, I wouldn't expect Gachikun to make any changes.
Maybe into V-Trigger 1.
Maybe. This is interesting. Okay, let's see what happens here.
Trying to occupy that space, but we'll see how it plays out. Man, I can't wait for sets this week. It's going to be so sick. Monday, November 1st, 2 p.m. PST.
The run
you guys
back. Do you know what the
definitely-
lore on that is? The run back there?
There's so many variations of said lore. There's a lot of beef between them. I
Okay,
feel like.
okay. All right. Oh, that's going to be a good one. Make sure you guys check that out as well. Capcom Fighters bringing you all the content constantly here. Thank you guys for tuning in.
We're also about to get Luke pretty soon. Because he comes out in November, doesn't he?
Does he?
I thought that's what they said.
Didn't they
I forgot that I
push
was the
him
one
back?
with TCC that was talking about it. Did they push it back? I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay.
We'll get into that some other time. But still, I'm excited for it. I want to
All right,
see. I want to
let's
see how
go.
Luke plays. So it's still going to be Trigger 2 coming in from Gachikun.
Just trying to give himself maybe a little bit of a breather then. There we go. Goes for the frame trap and gets the hit. Again, frame traps. Tried to V-shift, but no. Slow tornado. Gonna do some huge damage here. Set up the safe jump and the
that's
shimmy
it.
again.
That is a huge momentum killer for Sakonoko from Gachikun going back into the lobby.
Sako has him right where he wants him. This is exactly where he wants
Yeah.
to be, right here.
Okay.
For the way that this tournament has been going, back to the wall. This is what turns Sako on, I guess. You know, turns on the serious mode.
And you can see how much of a change. Oh, man, that went under. Yeah, low profiles.
Yeah.
Low profiles under
Low
that.
profiles,
that
so many things. Oh, got the hit and the confirm into the corner with the mad cradle. Gets the counter hit. Doesn't confirm it to go for the throw, but he gets basically his own perfect. And so there we go. So, final game, final round here on the first round of losers round 2.
And just about at max meter for Sakonoko as well. Just another hit into it. Yes, sir. Does have the critical art on deck now, but it's going to be very explosive. Gachikun
wasn't a counter hit. Wasn't a counter hit.
And that's fine. He got himself out of the corner.
Yeah,
that was the
true.
objective, and he gets the side switch. That's perfect for Gachikun.
Right.
Yeah, using that V-skill Hecaton Kari's, just creating some of that extra space.
Oh, no whip punish there. It was a little bit too delayed after the back dash. Here we go, the V-shift. Going to use a little bit of that, but it's going to be able to build enough of the back. But here comes Sako. Just goes for the jump meaty. And now the corner position. Fakes the overhead. Here we go. Gachikun now with the momentum.
We're going to see a raw activation. No, we're going to see one from Gachikun first, but Sakonoko still has to respond. There's the raw activation.
Oh,
you're dead.
He actually hit that first. No. Where's the... There it is. This time, he does get the cancel. No EX spinning mixers possible this time. And like I said, Sako had him right where he wanted him at double match point. And Sako is going to advance forward in the loser side of the bracket. Sako Noko says he wants to win this one. And so, that, like I said, he just needs to put his back against the wall and get into serious mode.
I believe it. I'm starting to believe it. Man, there's so many instances where he actually got the Hecaton Kari's, whether it's on block or hit, but he can't go into the critical art off of it.
Yeah.
It's so rough. It's super rough to see, but I'm glad that it worked out the way it did, to be honest, getting himself into that that block string into the critical art as we look into the bracket as well.